Hey everyone, what you see in front of you is the symbol for pi. We are now going to start talking about our first irrational number. We've always worked with rational numbers like fractions and decimals, but pi is your first irrational number. And what is pi? Okay, pi, let's see if I make this not blurry, was discovered by a Greek mathematician named Archimedes. There's a really old picture, okay, like a statue type thing. He discovered that in any circle, okay, if you take the circumference, which is the distance around a circle, and you divide it by the diameter, which is all the way across the circle, every single time you're going to get this number that we call pi, okay? It's such an irrational number that we just have a symbol for it. It's this Greek letter here, the Greek alphabet, pi. It's spelled P-I, not P-I-E like the pie you eat. Okay, and really this right here is the first, 1,000 digits of pi, but pi is a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. It will never, ever, ever end, okay? So anytime we're dealing with pi, and there's circles involved, they're approximations, okay? So we will use the first little bit of pi, okay? We will use 3.14, and we'll get to use our calculators, and you can see here that those are the first little bit of pi. That's why in March 14th, sometimes we celebrate Pi Day and things like that, okay? So we'll be dealing with an approximation. And just a little review of some of your number families. We've been talking about numbers this whole time. Okay, this is your real number family. Okay, there are numbers that are imaginary numbers that you do probably around in Algebra 2, so quite a ways from now. But when you're little, we start talking about you can do it like this. Okay, these are your natural numbers, which are things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we start talking about your whole numbers, which include 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you start talking about integers, which are your positive and negative numbers. Integers are your whole numbers and their opposites. And then we introduced rational numbers. Okay, and all of these are rational numbers because all of those can be written as fractions. All of these are real numbers. Well, irrational numbers are also real, but they kind of belong over here on their own, okay? And these are things like pi and stuff like that. Pi is so irrational that we have a symbol for it, okay? So if you have some extra time, just Google pi, and you can see what it's all about. But again, pi is the circumference divided by the diameter, okay?